This is the case that came out originally. Okay, what I have here is a 6T, a Ford Freestyle CVT CFT30 transmission. And I ran into a problem. This transmission, the bearing was grinding, so what I ended up doing is exchanging cases. However, I exchanged it to a case where I had a problem before, and I couldn't understand why I was having a problem until now. This case here is different from this case, and I found out by paying close attention to putting the valve body on. The problem, excuse me, comes from these things right here. Some are taller and some are shorter. Now, what I did, I transferred these pieces here from this case that came out originally to put them in this case, and I noticed something was different. What was different is the holes that these go in, these two, 1 and 2, were deeper than the holes that this goes into. So therefore, I had to figure out what in the world is going on. So, I'll show you. If I was to put this inside, I can see where these stick up more, and I measured it from this part here to this part. It's solid, but when I put it inside here, you see how much it fits now. And when I measured, you can see the space that's underneath. And my thinking is I did that before, which is why I landed with a bunch of pressure codes. So now, this case wasn't a problem, it was me. But I paid attention because the valve body didn't sit on it like it's supposed to, which means these sealing rings can't seal. So the only thing to do with this is to use the ones that are taller, if you can find them, or I'm going to build these up with some washers and see if it'll work that way. And I have some washers here. These are 1/4 inch washers, and I made the holes bigger because you don't really have to pay attention to this hole right here. The hole you have to pay attention to is way down in there. You don't want to restrict that hole. You want to be larger than that hole, or the same size or larger. So what I did, I got some 1/4 inch washers and made the holes bigger. They don't have to be perfectly round, just bigger. And I'm going to put them inside here. To build this up. Now when putting this in, it has to fit snug. I have to feel that this O-ring is going in there. If it's hard to pull it out, it will create the seal. That's what I'm looking for. And I can push it in. Now this is a bit higher, not that much. It's not that much, but it's a bit higher than normal. So you want to get the thinnest washers that you can. I can see it's not actually touching here. I'm gonna have to do it on this side. I have to do it on this side. And that's the only way you're gonna do this. Now, if you have the opposite case where you have one that's short, you need, or that's longer, you need shorter ones. Haven't come out with an idea for that yet. But building this up to where it can seal, it's going to probably be the best thing to do.